In this video, we will discuss the data structure in PANDAS. Data structure is a collection of data values. So, what are the data structure of PANDAS? Data structure of PANDAS are series and data frame. Panel is also one of the data structure, but it is not in the syllabus of class 12. So, what is series? Series is one-dimensional data structure. That means you are dealing with only one column of the data. You can just take an example of one column in an Excel spreadsheet if you have worked in spreadsheet before. One column of data is the series in Python Pandas. So how to create empty series? You have to use the series function and you have to keep parentheses blank, but a warning comes for empty series. So you have to explicitly define the data type inside the parentheses. So the syntax to create empty series, you have to take one name. The name can be any valid identifier. It can be a collection of letters and numbers. You cannot use space. You cannot use any keyword. There are some rules for naming the series objects, same as you name the variables in Python. So you have to take care while naming the series object. So here are some examples. You can take SAB A_1, but you cannot write 1A. That means you cannot start it with a digit. So let me show you in Jupyter Notebook. I have written one code for empty series. Here I will show if you want to write with the help of alias name. Import pandas as PD. PD is the alias name for pandas. Then you write S equal to PD dot series. Again D type equal to object in single quote. Print S. Press shift plus enter to run the code. Here you can see empty series is created. Now I am writing the same code, but I will give different name to it like 1S. Now run it. So invalid syntax, you cannot start it with a digit, and if I give space, then also it will not be. Like if I give S1, then also it will not be valid. Again, if I write the code and if I write any special symbol like S at the rate, then also it is invalid and it is giving none value. Or you can just cannot use keyword, like if I write int, then also it is giving some error. So you have to follow the rules for identifier while naming series. How to create series using scalar values. Scalar value means variable having one value of same data type. And same data type you can take integers or you can take floating point values. The syntax for series method are data, index and d type, where you can leave the d type. You don't have to mention it every time. And data can be a list, tuple or dictionary. and index must be of the matching length with the data. How to create series using scalar values. Scalar values means variable having one value of same data type, and a series cannot contain multiple columns. We can create series from list, tuple, dictionary using series method like we use to create empty series. Series has three parameters: data, index, and dtype. Data can be list, tuple, or dictionary. Index must be unique and must match the length of the data. If you don't specify the index, it will by default start from 0 up to n-1, that is total number of elements in the series minus 1. So let's see how to create series using list. We have to write the import statement, import pandas as PD. Then we create series object S1 equal to PD dot series, and list, as you can see, inside parentheses you have to give square brackets. List is a sequence of elements which is given inside the square brackets. Then you have to print the series. So here 0, 1, 2 is the index, which is up to 3 minus 1, that is 3 elements are there, so up to 2, and the data type is integer, so it has taken the data type itself. We don't need to declare it. You can also give floating point numbers. I'm copying this code and then we will just replace the integer values with some floating point values. Now run the code, shift press enter. So here you can see the series has been created from floating point values. You can also create from list of strings, like again I am copying the code and here I can write two strings, Python, then pandas. So you can see the strings are displayed and the 0 and 1 are the index value. The user can also give the index of their own choice. Like if I have to give some index, I will write index equal to A, comma, B, as I am giving characters, so it is inside single quote. Then you run it. You can see instead of 0, 1, 2 ABC are displayed. So this was the creation of series from scalar values, and you can also create series from tuple. Instead of writing square brackets, you have to give only brackets. So from tuple we have created the series. So in this video we will see how to create series from dictionary. Dictionary is a set of key value pairs. So we will write import pandas as PD. Then we create a series object. Here I am keeping the name EMP. We will write PD dot series, then in bracket we will give the curly braces. We will write the name of the employees inside single quote. This is the key and their salary is the value. Ram and Shyam are the two employees whose salary is specified in this dictionary as values. Now I will print the EMP series. So you can see Ram and Shyam are the keys and they are displayed as index and their salaries are displayed as values. So this is one of the example when we are creating series from dictionary. Now we will see how to create series from NumPy arrays. We have to write import pandas as PD, then import NumPy as NP. Then we have to take one array object and then we write np.array. We specify the np array elements and here we create a series object and in series function we pass this array 1 and then print the series. So you can see you have created the series from NP array, NumPy array.